You have to put the film on the windshield first. You don't go get in a car crash, then call your insurance company. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Hunter here at All Pro again. In front of us is another project. Last video, we were talking about the 812 Superfast coming in for full rear PPF and windshield protection film. Well, we have another Ferrari in the shop today. Back here, we got a 3.9 liter twin turbo V8 motor pushing about 710 horsepower. This is half the size of the motor in the 812. Comparing the cars, this is a rear engine car, that was a front engine car, so we have two totally different vehicles in the shop now. Car's back in for some more work. We tinted this car last time it was here, the ceramic coated it, now it's back for an updated stripe kit. As you can see here on the rear and on the bonnet on the front, this customer has taken an oopsie, a big old rock chip to the stripe kit. Not only is the stripe getting replaced, but we did point out that the windshield is damaged and has a few pits from a couple of road rallies. You can see here on the windshield, we've got a couple little white marks in the front of the glass, as well as the top edge of the glass over there. So we'll be putting on our Bray windshield skin protection film that's going to go on the whole piece of glass to keep it from getting nicked up even more. Yeah, let's go take a look at the inside. This spec is pretty sick. This customer actually built this car through their tailor-made production. You can actually see that this interior is pretty sick. It's got the white seats with the red stripe, and hence why we went with the red stripe on the hood in the back. It matches the interior. Another thing I love about this car is the carbon fiber wheels. These wheels are actually super expensive. I believe it's like a $30,000 or $40,000 package just for the wheels alone. It's also got a coating in here so the heat comes off the calipers and rotors, and it creates a lot of heat on the inside of the wheel. It's not super healthy for the actual carbon fiber and the structure of it. So they put this like porcelain in here to help with the heat that comes off the inside of the wheel. We'll have this car for a couple of days here at the shop. Once we knock out these few services, she should be gone, and we should have another Ferrari coming soon. Stay tuned. Perfect. So we're gonna put this masking tape down right over top of the stripe. This allows us to get a perfect measurement once we trace it with the crayon. So we get this all laid down nice and smooth. I'll be able to get a picture of this with the measurements, and that'll give me exactly what I need. So here we have the crayon, and you see it leaves a nice little impression. And that right there will give me all the edges I need. We'll take this over to the table and get it set up to cut. So Rob really came in to just do stripes, and then Greg pointed out these rock chips that he's got on his windshield right here. There's a nick there, Look at all these little pits and stuff. And we questioned him why his windshield is not protected yet. He said, oh, it's fine, I'll just replace it. I'm like, that's a $5,000 windshield right there. So Rob was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. So we're gonna go ahead and— It's peppered already. That was peppered. You have to put the film on the windshield first. You don't go get in a car crash, then call your insurance company. It's preventative stuff, so we gotta put the film on the windshield, then you drive the car, and then it's protected. Like, come look at Ben's over here. Like, Ben's windshield is fully protected. Like, you can't even see the edge of the film right here at the edge of the glass. So anytime he takes it out, he can drive this behind a dump truck and not even stress out about it. Like, it'll be fine. All right, so basically what we're doing here is trying to get an idea of the shape of this windshield. So we've got the film on the outside of the glass. It still has this liner connected to it, but we did pull the cap sheet off of it. So we're taking a grease pen and actually going around and kind of drawing the windshield out on the film. Then we'll transport the film back to the table and do a rough cut so that when we go to lay it, we don't have all this excess film, you know, hitting the windshield wiper, hitting all the seals and bringing dirt back into the install. So this should help free up the install as far as all this waste here.
So yesterday you guys saw us putting on the windshield film. Trimmed it up this morning after it dried overnight. Turned out great. The way we do these is we don't really stretch them into place, but we kind of just let the film go where it wants to go. As you saw yesterday, me and Hunter were trying to fight some fingers on the center of the windshield just because this is so bowed, so the film just wants to stack up on itself in the center. As you can see on the edges around the windshield, we do a really clean hand cut all the way around, almost as if it was shaved, to really get it in the most invisible install as possible. So it turned out great. The only downside is that you can just see the little chips that the vehicle already had before, just because it's so clean, but other than that, it's not going to get any worse. He's ready to go on the street. Awesome, guys. Well, this one's finished. It looks great. Stripe turned out flawless. Windshield looks great. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We get a lot of exotics here, so I can't wait to see what we have next.